never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Dan, and tonight is our Monday Night Raw review for October 21st, 2024. I was highly entertained. I don't know what it is, but tonight I was actually entertained. Since Raw's been gone down to 2 hours, I know it's a little weird because we're so used to having 3 hours for so many years. To me, it's more digestible. Like, I enjoy it more because I know that it's only a 2-hour show and not a 3-hour. It doesn't drag. That third and that middle hour of the 3-hour Raw platform, it drags a little bit. So I kind of like this. I know they're probably going to go back to doing that when they go to Netflix, but you know, it is what it is, ain't what it ain't. And we're going to start off with the Monday Night Review. We start with Jey coming in the building. Eat City, Philadelphia. This man's got more merch than anyone right now. He's the John Cena of merch right now. I swear to God. Him and Cody. They have so much merch. Tonight, he will be in the main event against Bron Breakker for his Intercontinental title. We'll get to that later. I don't want to get upset about that one. You know, it's that's a sore spot for me right this second. I just finished watching it. We also have our #1 contendership tournament for the tag titles for Judgment Day. It'll be Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee going against American Made. Bronson Reed. And this is what I mean by I enjoyed tonight. Bronson Reed's coming in, rolling his suitcase, and then you just see this blue blur come right behind him, and it's Seth Rollins. Jumps on him and starts beating the shit out of him. He picks the man's briefcase up, his own like luggage, hard shell luggage, and starts beating him with it. Yeah. He rips off the jacket, he goes back there, he throws it at the production team or whoever's in Gorilla and says, "Play the music." And he goes out, he doesn't waste any time. He runs out there, runs straight to the ring, grabs a mic and says, "Cut my music." And he said, "Bronson, get your ass out of here." And this was entertaining, man. They went at it. They destroyed the desk within, I think, 30 seconds of Raw being on the air. It was fantastic. Oh my God. It was great. After that, we got a break of the Damage Control. They will be taking on they were talking about how they were disgruntled or disrespected by some of the other people, and then they were just doing an interview, and then Raquel Rodriguez came out with Liv Morgan and basically said, "Y'all can hush, hush, hush." It was a decent segment. It just got us to where we know we're going to have a tag match between these two groups tonight. Liv did make a good point, though. Because, you know, we could beat you guys tonight at any time. We could become tag team champions again. Because technically they were stripped, I believe. I can't remember. Next, we get the New Day coming out. They're going to get a #1 contender match, and they're against AOP tonight. The Final Testament, AOP. Then Miz showed up halfway through the match in front of the commentator, all in black. I was like, I'm digging. I like heel Miz. I do like heel Miz. I'm a Miz fan, so. But then R-Truth come out of the crowd and beats the shit out of Miz. It was pretty great. The New Day with this, they were able to pin. I can't remember which one of it was. The big one of AOP. And now they are into the tournament match next week for the Triple Threat. They started beating down R-Truth, the whole Final Testament, and Miz. And Kofi kept trying to run back, and Xavier kept pulling him back, saying no, 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 no. And to me, I get where Xavier's coming from. At the same time, is Xavier's starting to be a little more selfish, which this is going to lead up to his heel turn. It's going to happen. I mean, we've told it in the way they've dressed in the last couple weeks. Kofi's wear bright as always, and Xavier's been wearing dark colors. The dark side. Of course, that made him laugh. And then the lights go out, and we get the Wyatt Six back. It's been a while. So now we know they're after the Final Testament. I'm okay with this. I'm totally fine with this. Let's go. Miz got out of the way. Sure. He was actually balled up like in a baby ball in the middle of the ring. And then he's like, oh, I'm free. And then, of course, Uncle Howdy shows up behind him. Paul Ellering pushes Miz out of the way. And then Paul Ellering gets Uncle Howdy's mandible claw. Okay. So I don't know if the Miz is going to be part of the Final Testament, but I do like that he's actually trying to do a faction now. I could see AOP breaking off and then Karrion Kross starting a new faction or the same faction just with more members. AOP does not need to be with them. That's just me. In the back again. Every time I try to push pause, I can never get it the right way. Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins still beating the shit out of each other on the back. Next, we have Damage Control. Io Sky and Kairi Sane versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Yes, I remember their names this week because I see them now every week. And they are wearing the Street Trash merch. So I guess that is a true thing that we're going to go with. Lillian Garcia, by the way, today, Samantha Irvin on Twitter, on X, on all their socials, basically said that she is no longer with WWE. She's not resigned her contract and that she will be moving forward in her career outside of the WWE. And everyone's flipping out thinking that she's going to go to AEW. That may be true, but also a lot of people don't understand is Samantha Irvin is an actual singer. Like she was on, was it America Got Talent or something like that? Or I don't know, one of those two. Yeah, America's Got Talent or the other one. I can't, X Factor, whatever it is. But the girl's got some lungs. She can sing. She's actually a very good singer. So I don't know if she's going to go into a music field or she's going to stay with the announcer gig and just go to AEW with her hubby, Ricochet. The fans are having a complete meltdown, by the way. Oh. These two are in the ring. I can't remember what's one of the names, but everybody knows Last Legend. Is it? I can't remember her last name. Damage Control got Raquel very well. Liv Morgan wasn't in the match a lot. It was mostly the Raquel Rodriguez show. They're building her up as her muscle, as her heel, as her heater, which is fine. I mean, when last time they were together, they were a babyface group. Now they're all heels. So, Last Legend hit. Was it? Yeah, I think it was Io Sky. And got the DQ for them. So, of course, these two are going to go fight, talk shit to Street Trash. I'm just going to call them Street Trash. And then, this is my brutality. Leah Mommy came out. And, dude, I don't care. I don't know what it is. This is just... I'm not big on goth girls. I guess I am, but I'm not. Mommy's hot, okay? I don't know what it is. I dig Crazy Chicks. I don't know what the fuck it is about it. Yeah, this was shit. I mean, yeah, this was like, all right. She beat the shit out of Raquel, and Liv was okay with that. Then we get a backstage segment of Bronson Reed and Seth still beating the shit out of each other, and finally Adam Pearce has had enough. He said, enough! So he's going to give these guys their match at Crown Jewel, and Seth was like, ha! And of course Bronson was like, this is the worst mistake of your life, Seth. I'm going to kill you. I'm okay with that. Then we got another vignette of the War Raiders, aka Viking Raiders. They have, and in this, they even kind of explain the way them not dressing the way they used to be, or be calling the Viking Raiders, and now they're just the War Raiders. Is they're evolving Vikings, New Age Vikings. So now they're a biker gang Vikings. They were wearing leather vest and shit all over. I mean, okay. You're just two big dudes. Meet him in. Next. We get this shit. This shit was pretty funny. Finn was like, I know, me and Lord Forecourt, big chicken nugget head over here, 17 head. We got this. But I have a problem with Damian. I don't think he should be in the world heavyweight. And then, of course, Raquel was like, what are you doing? And he's talking to Carlito, and he's like, oh, I'm a fixer. He goes, by the way, this is what I'll fix. He goes, I'll get Dom a match against Gunther. I'm going to go fix this. Then we got the LWO. Little people. Dude, they're all so small, especially Zelina Vega. Oh my God. She's cute, but God almighty, they are tiny people. Which is fine. I'm against American Made. And I was not a fan of this match. I hated this match. It was a sucky match. So now, next week, we've got the LWO taking on the New Day versus the War Raiders for the #1 contendership for the World Tag Team Champions. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. I mean, I see all of them having a decent match. Finn can't have a bad match anymore, man. Finn's just that guy. And the Brits was in the back. They were complaining. So Last Legend and her partner, I can't remember her name right off the top of my head, versus Damage Control on the CW on Tuesday at NXT. They're going to have a match. I guess it's to see who fights Cargill and Belair, which I don't understand why they don't have a NXT women's tag team anymore. I know it was all together and kind of Vince put it all together, but it's no longer Vince's show. So give these women something to do. Please give them something to do. Carlito says, I'm the fixer. I come to talk to you. You need someone to go against, Gunther. How about Damian? And he laughed. He's like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, I am. And then Pierce, you can see it in his mind like, oh, I want to see Damian get his ass beat. Yes, that's fine. So he's got a #1 contendership next week against a former world champion. Who do you think that's going to be? It's going to be Damian Priest. We're not stupid. Gunther was in the back. He was having his little thing about, I'll get all the gold. If he dies, he dies. Rocky line. And of course, Damian Priest comes in. Damian Priest shaved. He's a babyface again. Basically said that he wants back what he never lost. Gunther went to go and he goes, well, before you said anything, he goes, don't worry. I'm going to work. I'm going to earn it. But just to let you know, when you come back, you're going to have a problem. I'm the problem. And Gunther was like, okay. Next is the end of the night. Probably the most anticipated match of the night for the Intercontinental title. We have Jey versus Bron. And there's a couple key ways in this thing. Jey came through the regular entrance instead of through the crowd. That was different. We're so used to him coming through the crowd, and I was like, you know what? He's going to lose this fucking match. He's going to lose the belt. I just know it. The match was great, by the way. It was really great. And Lillian Garcia is now back. I don't know for how long, but I haven't announced it, but she was there for tonight because Samantha Irvin's no longer there. I don't know. She did have a little blooper earlier in the night, but she just needed to shake that rust off. She's back. Honestly, I prefer Samantha Irvin. I grew up with Lillian Garcia, so yes, I am used to this, but at the same time, I've gotten used to Samantha, and I like her style. I like her presence. I like her voice. So, everyone's like, oh, Julian Garcia is like, the announcers of announcers. I'm like, nah, not really. Nah, not anymore. Samantha's pretty good. We just all have a thing for Lillian because she was the Attitude Era. And she was there forever. And she doesn't look like she aged that much either. She looks like she's a vampire. Solo and Jacob showed up. And then I was like, all right, this is number 2 reason why he's going to lose the match. Solo pulls out 2 tickets. He's like, we got tickets. I came to watch you. Jay's like, what are you doing here? He goes, I came to make sure that you win. I came to help you. I'm here for you. Jey really didn't say much. So at first I was like, huh. Him and Bron got into it, and then Jey went over there, and then Loa comes up behind Jey's like, hey man, hey bro, you got this, man. Don't worry, you got this guy. You got him. And then Jey's like, what the fuck are you even talking to me for? And he goes, we're here for you. We're here for you. Jey super kicks this motherfucker. I loved it. Then you hear, and as he's jumping, he's going, Tama Tonga. And then as soon as he hits down, Jey hits him with a super kick. Fucking hilarious to me, bro. Then Solo jumps the barricade. Jacob's not. And he's like, I'm here for you. They didn't go to blows. They were sitting there talking. And then actually, Solo Sikoa pushed Jey out of the way of a super spear from Bron Breakker. Okay. I know what this is about. He's going to lose the match due to this. And somebody's going to fuck him. Bron's going to be a new champion. And then Jey's going to get revenge on the bloodline for interfering in his match. Who knows? Friday, we might see Jey go and say, I want to talk to Solo alone. And they might be cool. They might be. They might not be. Who knows? Who'd have thunk it? This is where WWE thinks they're being cunning and sneaky with shit. We know this was all a setup for the Bloodline Civil War. We know it was coming. Jacob jumps the barricade after Bron spears Solo, and these two get in each other's face, and I'm like, you could hear in the crowd, people are like, ooh. I like it. I kind of want to see it. Like, I really take my money. I want to see this. I want to see these two dudes beat the ever-loving shit out of each other. I want to see it. Make it happen. For the title. Jey says, not my show. And he goes across and gets both of them. Breakker goes to super spear Jey. Jey leapfrogs him. 2 super kicks. A spear. Then does the Uso splash. And Breakker still kicks the fuck out. Then Jey goes to the outside. Jacob Samoans slams Jey in onto the announcer's table. It doesn't break. And then we get in. Jey finally gets the super spear. 1, 2, 3. Bron Breakker is our new Intercontinental title champion. Look, I love the bloodline. I really do. Here's my thing. Jey had the belt a month, bro. Like a month. I get it. It's storytelling. It's to get more feuds going, get this bloodline thing high in gear. But you know what? We still have so much time before SummerSlam or even Survivor Series. Not SummerSlam, but Survivor Series. We still have a little bit to go. Why? Uso has been doing so good. So now maybe we'll get the serious Jey. And we're going to get the team ups. We know all that's happening. So that was a show tonight, guys. I mean, I enjoyed the show. I give it an 8. I really enjoyed the matches on the show. There was only a few that I was just like, I'm not interested in this. The American Made and the women's match was okay. I enjoyed that. The American Made and then the Curls tag match. I really wasn't that too impressed by everything. The girls tag team was just to make Raquel Rodriguez look more like a heater and muscle for Liv. More of a threat. But we already knew she is. So I don't know, guys. Tell me how you feel in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, comment for me. Check us out on Thursdays, 7:30-ish, right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. Also, my Friday video will be out on Friday for SmackDown. So this weekend we have Halloween Havoc, which is a NXT PLE. And then next weekend is crown jewel that no one really gives a shit about. Oh yeah, we did get a look at the female version of the belt tonight. Guess what? It's the same, just with a white strap. Who'da thunk it? All right, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Thanks for coming out, watching the videos, showing the support. I appreciate it. And as always, be good people.